Phantom wasn't here last session.
You had a short one, I think. I wasn't there because I was going to be late.
He was there because
But I
the
was in the
last.
one before that where we played card game almost the entire session.
Yeah, that was the last one, and that's why I know he was there because of the card game. Because last time we had a problem because both me and Kakatora had drank the death tea, but no crit had occurred. So we were searching for alternative ways to get around with it. Oh yeah, I forget who suggested it, but he suggested
Kagatora.
playing. Oh, it was Kakatora. Then Kakatora suggested a game. Because, well, that is kind of the same. And we played. And we played a lot. Some got punched. Some had to think on their feet to ensure that we didn't get thrown out of the tavern. But in the end, I managed to finally get what you call it, a crit, hurting myself. And then we had to find a solution for Kakatora, who was starting to get a bit stressed out, as I recalled. So, utilizing the nature and the knowledge about the tea, I was able to create some cure for this what you called this death tea. If it works for every death tea, that's yet to be seen. Still, we managed to still make some coins. Afterwards, well, the party split. At least some of them did. I think some looked for a scribe or something, while me and Zagreus was in talk with a caravan to travel with, and yeah, at the end we ended up sleeping at Kakatora's. I can't recall what the exact name is for it, but a boat at least will do. I think that's it.
What? I don't remember anything about a boat. But
Me neither.
there was
a boat is not a boat, but about.
Oh, a boat. His like
Yeah,
his home.
Yeah, home. I forget what they called estate.
No, it's the right word. We heard that it sounded like a boat.
Because I was like, you guys definitely decided you weren't going by sea. I remember, but yeah, you have. At this point, I think the last thing that happened was Zagreus set someone on fire in the marketplace, who tried to pickpocket them. But after that, I think we're going to say that Zagreus goes. He would bid you guys farewell and say that he's going to go make all the arrangements he needs to with the merchant caravan, and that he'll catch up with you there, as he's now joined his basically nomadic pack that of merchants that you'll always be able to join, but they're going to be leaving town today. So it is early in the morning. Phantom, do you think you would be back with the others, or do you want to say that you already, like, while maybe they were at the market, you and he went to the scribe, and maybe he's heading back to Green ship and you're rejoining the others?
Yeah, this sounds good.
Okay, so then we'll say that everyone is reconvening at Kagetora's house as you are all getting ready to join the merchant caravan. You've done some shopping, and as you are all there, you're kind of at the garden, planning where you're going to go next. You will hear that I'm going to start things off by spending a fair as you will hear that there is a knock at the door, Kagetori, and it seems like there is someone at the entrance. But we start here on U3 as you are sitting outside by the gardens. What would you guys like to do?
Okay, so I just get up, go to the front of the door, open up, and looking who is standing in front of it.
You will see a sort of thin, kind of waifish looking advisor that you know they are dressed in spider clan, oh sorry, scorpion clan robes, and they will bow to you and just say, Kagetori-sama, the daimyo requests your presence.
I'm asking why, what happened? Something urgent?
Not at all, sir. He wishes to speak with the winners of last night's events. Do you know where I could find that Oni that you were fighting with?
The what?
The demon, the Oni. And you see, he looks like completely terrified to be standing here. This is clearly just, he's been sent as a messenger. But you would know that the Oni are like a plague of monsters, demons essentially in this world that have suspiciously similar features to Neza. But as far as you understand, Neza's just a foreigner. She's not actually some kind of cursed
Uh-huh.
monster, as far as you know.
So I'm asking myself why he wants me to speak with him in such a place.
Will the the messenger will continue and just say, uh, if you accept his invitation, he only wishes to bestow upon you a gift, and as is customary with all arena champions, he and the men are currently on Green Hill. They are overseeing tomorrow night's events. So if you accept the invitation, you can meet them there by the car. See Green Hill just up a little bit to the north.
Okay. So eventually I have two options. First I go and see what's going on, or don't go and see what's gonna happen if I don't go.
Would you make it known that Neza is here at your house, or Neza, would you make an appearance, or are you going to try and
No,
keep
I'm
up?
gonna tell who is with me about who was it and what's up, and they will be make a decision if go with me, if I choose to go or not.
What is even like if you don't choose to go? What is the worst that can happen? If you choose to go, well, anything bad about that?
Well, the first thing, it's not harmful to decline such a character. So this first, and what's gonna happen if I dishonored him? Well, it's not gonna be something good, that's true.
Well, then it seems the only option is to go.
Yeah, it seems like I might be going.
But yeah, you know that the merchant caravan is getting ready to leave, but um, if you're heading to the daimyo first, yeah, Phantom, what are you doing? If they're discussing, seems like they're going to go meet with some pretty dangerous individuals who are going for the biggest arena in town. Sorry, I saw your mic light up. I didn't hear anything.
I said that I didn't get what you said because every second word got cut off for me.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there's clearly a connection there. So the other two are. It seems like they're agreeing to go and meet with the daimyo. But is there something Phantom would like to do here in town, or is he going to join them? Like, how are you reacting to this conversation? Is that they're busy discussing this invitation?
Yeah, I'll encourage them. I'll say, well, I'm gonna give you a gift. Why not go? And like myself, I'll think that it's probably a good idea to get some more information just in general. Knows what I'll hear it in the castle.
Okay. So are you guys going to head out to meet the daimyo?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
You can move your tokens up there to Green Hill as you make your way through the streets as the day is getting started here in Tsukuga. But yeah, it's over here, the main entrance. As if you follow the main road, you get to where the meeting point is. But if you're speaking another way, that's also not. But as you approach, you would see that there is massive bamboo forests that are surround the castle, and you know that this is the biggest in town. The only arenas bigger than this you'd usually find in like the capital. But as you approach, you can see that there are already some market stalls opening, and there is a procession of samurai that are sitting up on a hill. That they've got some tents and things around them, but they are sitting at one of the main dueling arenas, and you would see the daimyo is there on his horse, and he's been walking around checking up on things. But you see this whole group of samurai that look much meaner than the samurai before the previous time. how would you guys like to approach this situation? Do you have some sort of diplomatic expertise that you might want to employ, or are you just showing up like a bunch of ruffians?
Well, they seems harmful, or just a bunch of samurais, group of samurais, just chilling out in the morning.
Yeah, it's not just any group of samurai. It is the ruling samurai, who are from a different clan than you. You would know that there are a lot of families like your own that stay in Old Town, but across the other side of
Yes.
the river is where most of the Phoenix clan stays. So this clan that you're interacting with, they are notoriously dangerous. There's a reason why people don't flinch if someone gets killed in the street here. The guards just drag them up. Like
From
they
each
are
clan
very
there,
dangerous people. Sorry, say again.
which clan they from?
It's Scorpion clan.
Scorpion.
Yeah. You know that they are
Oh, I
kind of an
see.
aggressive force here, but that's maybe part of the problem with everything going on lately. But you would see that they are all sitting waiting. They've got sort of black and white armor, mostly black armor, and it is they are also generally in charge of the shinobi around town.
Okay. They keep all clans united in hatred against them. Nice. So,
Do a map.
from what I am seeing, it's better to go around them, not getting any conflict or engaging them, if it's possible.
Those are the people that you're here to see, so that's who invited
Ah,
you.
okay. Okay, okay. I get it now. So I'm guessing I'm approaching for what he was asking for, to talk.
Okay, so are you approaching them? Are you like walking straight up to them?
Yeah, working.
Okay. Yeah, then with the other two, I assume you're walking alongside him.
I'm following.
There.
Yes.
I wasn't the one invited, so I'm just like behind those two.
Yeah, as you enter, you will see that here on the stage, you see there are two men standing guard, and then the other samurai are all kind of kneeling, but they are clearly awaiting your arrival as the, the daimyo steps up to the plate and kind of starts to disembark his horse and is just standing next to it there. Now, one of the attendants will bow to you and then announce your arrival to the daimyo, who just gestures for you to come and join them and sit down in front of him. But it's all a lot of silent gestures. Like everyone around here clearly knows what they mean by everything, but to those of you who aren't from Kika, it might all seem quite intimidating.
So I'm approaching to the next to him, to the Katsu-sama, and kneeling or do uh, how it's the usual hello in Japan. It's not kneeling, it's
Oh, the half bow.
yeah,
Oh, wait a second. Yeah.
bowing,
Yeah,
bowing, and
bowing, yeah.
bowing before them.
Yeah, he'll kind of bow his head to you as well as the um one of the people on the side. You would see she gets up to her feet and shuffles over to where you and Neza are, and she would place down two small wooden boxes that it looks like they are made of bamboo, but very finely made, and small enough to hold like jewelry or something like that. But she puts one down in front of each of you and then bows before going back to take her position on the side. As the daimyo, as that's placed in front of you, he says, "Welcome, Kagetore. I've heard you've been making quite a stir in town, and with an oni no less."
I tell them the truth, the what's it's going on. I was looking from some answers about how to get to the gods and kill them all. My story for avenge my father.
Your clan is not known for such blasphemy or for working with creatures of the Shadowlands. I'm impressed to see that you've taken such an approach. But I am afraid my gifts today are not just your winnings from the arena, but a warning as well. The samurai are not happy with your declarations against the gods, but I myself find it rather amusing. So I would like to see you succeed. If there is anything I can do for you, Kagetore, please let me know. If you would require a ship or a horse to leave this place, I'm sure it would be a wise decision before the Phoenix arrives instead.
I see. Thank you. If I will be need your servers, I will tell you.
All right, Kagetore. I think you'll be needing it sooner than you think, but I look forward to hearing from you. Please, I hope you enjoy this gift. I think you could make great use of it.
Thank you, thank you. Bowing, bowing.
Are you going to look at what's in the box?
Of course, I'm approach to the box and open it to see what's inside.
Yeah, it's just a small box sitting in front of you. You slide it open, and you will see that there is a gem sitting inside of it that has been crafted into a Minuki pin. These are it's the pin that's on a samurai's, like on the handle of your blade, that it kind of keeps the whole sword together.
Okay.
But this is a gem of might. I've added one to your character sheet there. Basically, what it does is you can apply it to any weapon and make it a strength-based weapon.
Okay, I see. And it's apply only one time use?
Yeah, you can attach it to a weapon, and then that weapon uses your strength instead of like finesse or whatever.
So it's one time, one item use.
Yes,
Okay.
it's an upgrade to an actual item. I mean,
Uh-huh.
you've got the blacksmithing experience as far as I remember, so you would actually know how to equip this onto any weapons fairly easily.
Okay.
Does the Oni speak? He asks as he looks down at you, Neza.
When addressed, yes. I heard that. Speaking when not addressed is considered rude in this country.
I'm impressed. I've never met an Oni that was familiar with our customs. Where did he find you? As you see, kind of searches for your name and then realizes he doesn't actually know.
He found Nessa Dolko in a bar. I think he was playing some cards with some samurais who didn't take Lucin very kindly.
Fortunate meeting it must have been. I will extend the same warning to you, friend. The people of these lands are not kind towards folk like yourself, even if you are somewhat civilized. Be wary of what the samurai offer you. They are not all as straightforward as I am. People may think us villains, but we are honest, if nothing else, when we have to be. Please, accept our gift, and we look forward to seeing you in the arena again.
So what do we have here? It's the box.
You will see a similar Manuki pin, or I'll let you describe how you might actually use this thing, but it's also a gem. It is a gem of insight. Or a gem of gem of insight. So that lets you attach it to a weapon and use your instinct when making attacks with that weapon.
Oh. Yeah. Could be useful of future. How big is the box actually? Is it like, carryable, or is it like, a chest?
No, it's small. It's, as I said, it's like a jewelry box. It's like you could fit a necklace or something inside of it. It's very small. You could fit it in your pocket.
Oh well, it's perfect. Then I'm just like putting that away. It's like, yeah, I keep that away from eyes that Jonas has not as great intentions with them.
Phantom, can I ask you to please... Oh, wait. You can do it like this. Maybe. Okay, sorry, still getting used to this. But Phantom, can you please give me an instinct reaction roll as you are kind of overseeing this situation and everyone's being very respectful. Okay, with an 18, you'll notice that the same woman that went and like gave them the boxes, you'll see that she is kneeling there with her head down, but you can hear that she is muttering something. It sounds like she's almost like chanting something, but just whispering it quietly. Doesn't seem like anyone's paying much attention to it, but as you're observing, you overhear that.
Okay.
Then the daimyo will continue and say, I hope you put them to good use. What arenas will you visit next? Are you going to stay in town and try your hand here? I wouldn't mind seeing you face off against the Phoenix if you're feeling that brave.
I don't see why not.
We will see about it. About that.
If you intend to stay, then I suppose we'll see each other again soon. But as I said, if you need transport out of here, my shinobi tell me that you were traveling with the merchant caravan, Neza of Dalkon. Are you not staying with them?
No, unfortunately, he's going to other way we need to. So we will not be joining him.
Are you trying to deceive him here, or have I just misunderstood that that was the plan? Because, I mean, it's fine either way. I just want to know if you're trying to lie to him here. You might need to make a check.
Well, he's not gonna play with us in the next session. I'm right.
Yeah, but you can still go. That's why I was saying he's going to be with the whole merchant caravan. So if there's a whole there's a whole group of people that you would be traveling with. He would just be among them. So you can still travel that way. But if you guys have got other plans, I mean, if they're not here, then
Ah, okay, I understand. I just thought that we are gonna just let him out from our group until we.
yeah. For Elan, the other guy, we will be doing that.
Yeah.
We won't be following him for now. If and when he does come back, he can rejoin the party somewhere else. But Zagreus said he'll be here next session. So
Okay. I'm confused the twos. Okay, I think the other way.
yeah. So Zagreus is the merchant, the wine merchant, and has
Yeah. Okay.
the whole caravan. So you can join them. But again, if you've got other plans, you're welcome to do that as well.
I want to know the other members of the party. I don't mind. I just thought and say that because I thought.
Okay, that's cool. I get what you meant. But then we can retake that. So he's asking if you are if his spies are correct, and if you guys are going to be traveling with a merchant caravan, or if you're staying in town to compete in the arenas more.
Think we go with the caravan as we want to in the last session.
Good. And I wish you luck on the roads. These bamboo forests can be treacherous. As I said, do not forget that the samurai are coming for you, Kagetore. They will find you, and if you are in the arenas, you are fair game. So be on your guard. But I look forward to meeting again. I'm sure we will cross paths in the future.
Yes, of course, we will see. And maybe we will meet again, as you said.
Phantom, you will notice that that woman that he was chanting sort of flicks her wrist, and you'll see she stops speaking, but there is a slight glow in her hand for just a moment that she hides in her sleeve. But it looks like she just finished some sort of incantation and cast some kind of spell. But with that, the daimyo is kind of bowing to you, and it is heavily implied that you should leave now. It's like, okay, we have had our discussion.
Okay, so now we just leave.
You see the woman that was chanting get up and go and speak with the daimyo, but as you all walk away, it seems like there are now a lot more civilians outside that are kind of preparing for the festival, and well, just trying to keep the party going, right? But at that point, we will go back to the area map.
Yeah, when we leave the area, I'll ask Neja. Being Kagetori are more of a weapons people, but you have some affinity with magic. The woman did some sort of, well, chanted something, some sort of a spell. You have a way to check if perhaps it was she left something on either of you. Maybe a way to follow you. That's what the daimyo meant by seeing you soon.
Unless they left something. Sounds more like the thing. Not from nature, unless they had a had some foxes or creatures spy on us, then it's not an area of my expertise.
We will have to keep our eyes peeled.
I suppose none of you have any sort of magic detection abilities. No.
No.
I think Elon and Zagreus probably both do, but
Yeah.
Yeah, what? It's knowledge roll or something like that?
I think there's an actual like a spell to detect
Ah,
magic.
it's fun.
But if you want to try and take a look using your own senses, you can.
Can
Yeah,
I try to
there's
figure out what she was chanting? Maybe I.
yeah. If you want to try and do that, how would you? Where do you think you would gain that knowledge from? Because yeah, you could probably make a knowledge check, but you can make an argument for anything. I was just checking. Zagreus does have a thing called arcane sense.
Yeah,
so you
that's
can
also
sense
what they
magic.
mentioned here when I searched it on Google.
Yeah,
Well, assuming that whatever she chanted is used to track us, I probably heard it at some point. As I would have, if I had access to it, I would use it myself. It's probably very good for information gathering. If you need to follow someone, so I might not
yeah.
be able
So,
to use it, but I might have heard it be used.
so you've actually got an advantage on that check then.
Oh, what check would it be? Knowledge?
A knowledge. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Okay. So yeah, a 19 with fear, you do recognize that that's exactly a spell that you have seen before. It's a very common spell used in SMOT, but it is a tracking spell. It seems like she is tracking the gems. The you as you kind of look, there's no like they don't have any markings on them. But then when you look at the gems that they just got, there are tiny little sigils that have been carved into it that are clear signs of like the same kind
Can
of
can
code.
you repeat yourself? You just lagging when you
Oh,
speak.
sorry, I don't know why.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes, you do. You discover that it is a tracking spell and it is on the gems.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, I'll tell them then. Well, the gift is maybe an ulterior motive. The spell that was used, it's tracking your gifts, and they will know where you are
Gifts with
as long as they're on you.
a catch.
Essentially, yes.
Okay, let's go sell it. I don't know. Let's go sell it. Or maybe we want them to track us. I don't know.
Maybe it's best if we just act like we don't know that they are tracking us. Then, if we happen to see them again, we can just act like, oh, funny running into you. Then we can start planning to see what be done with this. Who knows? Maybe they don't want us to, like, they want to ensure that we don't just go down to the, I don't know, like a local shop and just like pawn it off for a drink or something.
Eventually, we will be known that they are watching, and not being surprised when we engage with them next time, or maybe see them.
Okay, so shall we say you guys are keeping the gems, and I'll say you've got an advantage on any checks to spot them like sneaking up on you or trying to make use of that tracking. If they try to ambush you or something like that, you'll get an advantage to spot them
Yeah,
because
sounds
you're
good.
kind of now very paranoid.
Well, I think I will be spending a hope to empower my gym. Not empower the gym, but just ignore that one. It's just
Ooh, wait.
yeah, it's a bad thing if I had rolled if I'd used that. It's just the feature. Rune Ward.
So yeah, sorry, what are you doing? What is the feature you use?
It's called Rune Ward. Let me just see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Basically, in case we are getting attacked, I can reduce the damage by yeah. And as long as it seems that as long as it doesn't roll a 8, then it will stay active until yeah. Oh, let me just.
Yeah, I
But
think
once
that's
they
something that
active, you'll just be able to use it again with another hope. If you get an
Yeah, I
8,
think-
you'll be able to use it again until you rest.
I think that's something that you use when you're taking damage.
Oh,
That's like as a reaction, you can kind of shield with that.
oh, so that's what it is. I thought it was something you activate or empowered before. Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's something because you can use it a lot. You can constantly be blocking things, and then if you roll an 8, then you had to clearly block. You tried too hard. You put too much into it, and you're gonna have to rest.
Ah, I see.
So yeah, you can take that hope back, but that is good to know that you've got that. So yeah, then where would you guys go from here? Gonna try and explore the town a bit more, or are you gonna go join the caravan? And yeah, the plan was to head over to the next town with that merchant caravan, but there's loads of things to do in the town if you want to stick around.
Shouldn't stay too long if the Phoenix clan and the what they called.
What again?
Shouldn't stick around for too long if people are looking for Kagetora.
Ah, yes. It seems like I discommunicado from my hometown.
Seems like it, yes.
Well,
Or a new weapon if you want to outfit your new gift on it.
yeah, so I'm asking myself, maybe go to the merchant, see if I have enough money to buy something, or look again, maybe they restock the weapons or armor. And that's all. I don't see anything to do in this place.
Yeah, if you want to look through the shop, that I think you can still see it, can't you? You know how you access the shop from a player's perspective. But
Daggerheart store.
yeah, I think if you open that, it should show you the current store. Well, all the stores. So you can basically, there's a bunch of tabs up at the top then, and you can assume that each of those tabs is a different store. So if you're going into one, if you actually want to role play with a storekeeper or something, that's the kind of shop that you're going into. But otherwise,
The only ones I can see is like gear store, lodging, mounts, transportation.
Where do you see this?
I think it's
If you
in
go
journal.
to the
There.
podium packs.
oh no, not there, not there.
Oh, somewhere else. Oh, now it
Oh,
pops up.
now I see. That's pop out.
That's probably the GM.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, these things, there are a lot more items. These stores, there are tables and things. So when you go to different places and you go to different markets, there will be different stuff in the different stores. But we're not gonna role play every little tiny purchase. But if there is something cool that you see, if there is an interaction that you want to have in one of these places,
Mind if I do?
you guys even got any money left, dude?
I
If you
didn't
spent
gain
all
any
the
money,
last-
so
I think Zacharias is the one that holds
yeah,
all
he had
the
all
money.
he didn't have
He's
all the
the-
money.
Oh,
I
that's
think
the
he sold off
plan.
the club.
Now I figured out his plan. He just are like going to the caravan and then they just rush away. And now we have to hunt him down for our money.
It's true. He does have all the money on the caravan. There is still a crate from last night's earnings. So, yeah, if you want your money, you're gonna have to catch up with Zacharias. Just bear in mind, you have to like store the money once you have more than a crate, so you can the caravan, the party token is gonna hold all the crates and all the money that you're storing. You can also use the arena as kind of like a bank if you want to do it that way.
I should be fine with like one handful for now.
I mean, there are other ways to get some money.
Yes, that's true.
There's a lot of pockets around here.
Oh wow.
You can fight in a tier 3 arena.
Yeah, the only money I have is one and full.
Yeah, what we start with.
Yeah. It's
But
like
you
what,
guys
like
did
10.
do some shopping last time, didn't you? Buy something already?
I
Not
don't recall
we,
any shopping.
not we. The only one who Zagreus is kinda buy a lot of things.
Oh, wow, I thought he was sharing the wealth. So yeah, how are you guys gonna make some money or steal some things? Because that's always an option as well. If you see it in a store, it can potentially be stolen. The higher the tier of the item, the bigger the security is going to be. But
Good thing I only see tier 2.
Maybe do some stealing before going out of the town.
Oh, that's why we left the town.
We can do something illegal if you want before leaving town. Then do something illegal before leaving town. there are arenas we can go fight a bit if you want to steal.
Also, remember the
I
arena is everywhere now. Like, it doesn't matter, even if you're in the street, if you start a fight with someone else that has tags, that's fair game. You can fight
wait.
in a
You say
city, in,
you
in the
say
wilderness.
I casually walk on the street and say, "You, I want to fight you," like this.
Well, if he has tags,
Yeah, only if he has a tag.
Yeah, it's fully legal. That's
Wow.
kind of the thing is once you've entered the arena, once you have a tag, you are in the arena from then on. Like you can during the harvest season, you can get paid by how many tags you have. But yeah, being an arena fighter is dangerous.
Embrace danger. That's like in the chapter player behavior.
Yeah, you should definitely embrace danger. But also bear in mind that like the value of who you would fight, if you're fighting a champion that has 200 tags, that's going to be a difficult fight, but you're going to get a lot of tags out of it. But if you beat up some commoner on the street that just has one tag, it's like, is it really worth it? You're going to have to kill a lot of commoners. So there are people that do it. The spider, I mean, I don't know why I keep saying spider. The Scorpion clan is definitely, they are those kinds of people. As you've seen, people can just get cut down here and the guards just drag them off. No one even asks them the questions. They just go about their business. Not everywhere is like that.
God damn it. Now I wish I had the nuke form.
if you want to get tags, there is an arena, as I said, next to us. Not necessarily, you don't have to rob people on the street.
Yeah, that's generally how they get around that. It's like, okay, if you guys want to fight, there's places to go and fight.
There's one right not far from here.
Well, see, I would like to fight again because it's in my blood, but I kind of suck to get a crit. So if I gonna win,
I don't think every arena is the same one.
Relax.
think
not the
everyone-
same
all-
one,
all of them will have
you need to
the
drink
tea.
the tea, no?
I don't think every arena has it. That's what I'm saying.
We will
Might
see.
be that arena specifically that has it.
Mm.
Yeah, that also there are different arenas for the different tiers of fighters. Like you'd need a certain amount of tags to enter the arena. But the arena that you fought in yesterday was like a tier 1 arena, and their thing was the death tea dues. That was the whole thing. The arena that you just sort of saw when you met with the daimyo, and that is a whole bamboo forest, but that is a tier 3 arena. You guys that might get your asses kicked in that one. But there
We're
are
at tier 2
there-
currently.
yeah, there are I think 3 tier 2 arenas here, and they've each got their own little mechanics and sort of themes and things.
Okay, go check out the one.
Oh well, time to check out that one. I wonder if it has. Oh,
Then leave when they're looking for us.
Leave.
Leave.
Just go and leave.
Okay, yeah, you go. I mean, basically, right as you're leaving that arena, you'd see the secondary arena right next to the bridge, where you would see that there are large banners outside with tapestries of archers and mounted archery, as it looks like the main challenge in this arena is for people using bow and arrow, but
That's
any
Dutch
ranged weapons are probably going to be key in this arena.
I have a ranged weapon, just depending on what range we're talking about.
That's the arrow. That's the game of. That's the name of the arena.
It's what?
Catch the arrow.
Step right up, try your luck against the best archers in Tsukika. Catch an arrow, win $1,000.
Sounds fun.
So, oh yeah, let's do it.
We have some people signing up, ready to take the challenge. So please understand that if you are struck by the arrow, your tags will be forfeit. Well, if you're killed by it, that is.
Ah, okay. I just you say it. I think it's like in Sonic when I got hit, my coins are falling, the tags are falling
Yeah.
off.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
That has changed my image of what happens every time someone loses their tags now forever. Yeah, you would see that this much of the arena looks like a traditional archery school, and you would see that there are bow makers and fletchers and everything that kind of work here in the arena. And you would just see rows and rows and rows of these slabs of wood that are being bent to make these traditional Japanese yari longbows.
Like I probably use a bow, I just don't have a bow. And I don't think either of you has, well, are good with a bow. We can check the other arenas.
So you can definitely use one of their bows if you want to enter the challenge here. It'll either be like a straight up archery competition, or you would try and be deflecting arrows or catching them, and you'd be in competition with someone else. So it's like whoever can catch the most arrows, or um, whoever's the best shot.
More mechanical, but how would we catch an arrow mechanically? How would it work?
The beauty of Daggerheart is you
Oh,
can
okay.
come up with a cool ass way to try and catch an arrow. If you are if there is an ability like that, I'm sure there is for like monks and things, then they'd probably be able to do it really easily. But there's a difficulty to each arena, and so the challenges in that arena will generally have the same kind of target number.
Got it, got it. Well, then what are we saying?
So I don't mind to go and check others arena, and I don't mind to go and challenge this specific arena.
Yeah, but are you going to try to shoot, like an accuracy one, or are you going to try to catch the arrow?
Well, it's both agility, no?
It's, as you have said, it depends on how you're going to do it.
Yeah, most things in this system you can kind of make a case for any of your abilities.
Ah, I remember, like the card game. Okay, okay.
Just grabs a bunch of arrows and keeps dodging, but grabbing one in his hand, like from his pocket. Look, I'm catching them.
Catch straight to the pocket, to the inventory.
We should point out that it is the same event. There are not two separate events. You're either shooting or catching, but
Oh,
the targets are the people trying to catch the arrows.
I got it.
Oh, wait, what?
Got it, guys. Same event. I got it.
I see Phantom shooting at me the arrow, and I try to catch it.
Yeah, but then I lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
It's a lose-lose situation.
If
They
there are
are
other people
people.
there, I'll
Yeah.
just fire at the other people.
Yeah, these arenas are packed. There are loads of other people there, but you do see there are a couple of people here that are like dressed.
But you
in-
know,
in,
by,
like,
by
archery
mistake,
gear.
Phantom shooting at me. by mistake. I'm kidding. Okay.
I mean, you could always cheat. I don't know why I'm encouraging you guys to like do crime, but I'm just saying there's so many ways you can approach these things. And if you've got any ideas, remember you guys can co-authoring this. If you want to add details in there, please do. But yeah, you've got. Have you guys seen like traditional archery schools in Japan? Like it's like a shooting range, but then everyone's
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
dresses
Oh,
in
yeah.
those hakama. Well, it's not hakama. There's a specific outfit, like archers outfit. Yeah, it is a hakama. But you would see that a lot of the people here look like they are trained archers. Like there's a lot more archers than there are arrow catchers.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Catch arrows.
Yeah, catch arrows.
Okay, so who's shooting, who's catching?
I'm catching.
Me too. Catching.
If there are a lot of people shooting, I'll try catching as well.
Okay, and sorry, Kagetono, did you say shooting or catching?
What?
Are you shooting or catching?
Catching. Catching.
Okay, cool. So in that case, well, we won't need to roll to see who's shooting each other, as you all go and line up like target practice for these archers. They are each going to, you will see, be readying their bows, drawing back, and almost simultaneously as you are all kind of lined up, you will hear them give the order and they loose these arrows that come flying towards you faster than you were probably expecting. These are powerful bows. How are each of you going to react?
Easy. I would basically be closing my eyes and starting, basically trying to sense the vibration from the what's it called, the arrows, and then when I have an idea of like, oh yeah, it's right where I like, it's perfect to be catched and not hit me. But basically, then be moving the hand and try to catch it. In other words, trying to sense where the arrow is.
I'll also say if you want to use your ward, because we're not going to roll damage immediately on this, if you want to use that ward here to give yourself an advantage, you could do that. I mean, you can always spend hope to get an advantage, but I feel like with flavor, using that kind of magic could work.
Oh, I would like to do something else. Who used the new spell? Does cost though. Well, let me just see where I am. Funny little spell, you should be here somewhere. Oh, there you are. A little funny thing. I'll be spending one stress to basically cover myself in box to protect myself from the arrows. In case I misjudge. Let me just see if, yeah, there it is. Perfect. One stress. That's perfect.
Okay, nice. Conjuring a swarm of beetles to protect yourself. Getting flashbacks to the Witch King, but that's what. So you're making an agility, just instincts.
Instincts and yeah.
Okay, go. So you've got the advantage with that spell being applied.
Oh yeah, I was just looking where the advantage button was. Then looking if there was any of my. Nope, there's nothing there. Come on. Okay, that's an interesting one. Oh, it's because it was a 2. I see.
Okay, so that is going to be a failure with hope. So as you kind of lift your hand to try and catch it, the, the arrow just sails straight into your hand, and you kind of see it go through and through, but your armor of beetles here, you will see that they take all of the damage. So you aren't hurt by this, but you are 100% struck by the arrow, and it kills a bunch of bugs. But what does it look like as you kind of take that hit and tank it instead of dodging or catching it?
I'm just like, as I'm like seeing the arrow just wish through my fingers, I realize shit. And it's like mentally commanding the bugs to just move to the area where I presume it hits, and just like having them like form a, shall we say, a little cushion or something to just take the blow. Just, yeah. And then to keep them active, I spend a hope.
So let me try to catch the arrow. I will use my instinct to see that they aiming for a central mass, like my body, to hit me. So I instantly go left to catch the arrow that's supposed to hit my chest with my right hand. And I gonna spend a hope for the advantage. So it's like the usual roll, no reaction or something like that.
Yes, normal roll, you will earn hope and fear on these.
The hope gonna reduced automatically, or I need to manually remove it?
Usually,
It
if
should
you
go automatically if you. Oh, sorry. Actually, you carry on. You know, as a player, so.
yeah, if you use the ability, like example when I pressed my conscious swarm, I got asked like, do you want to spend what is it called? Do you want to spend say what's called stress to apply it? Do you want to spend a hope to what's called like I presume if I get
Cancel all the
damaged,
stress.
yeah, now basically to keep the beetles after taking the damage, or do I want to use it to basically fire the beetles?
I think just adding advantage will not automatically do it.
No, adding advantage will not. If you're using experience and check it, I think that will do it. But, yeah, I don't think automatically.
So in that case, I just remove it manually, if that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, try and use the ability first, and then if it doesn't take it, just take one.
Yeah, okay. So I roll with advantage, instinct roll. My God, what is going on? What's those numbers? My God.
Okay, a 6 with fear.
I remove manually the hope.
Actually, just wait 1 second.
Yeah, I saw it's not remove automatically, so I removed it
Okay.
manually.
Okay, so in that case, you are going to take some damage from this.
Yes.
Did you? I saw dice, but nothing popped up in the chat.
Let me just see. Yeah, nothing in the chat. There it
No,
is.
something did, but it was hidden.
Okay. Oh, I see. It's sorry. It's on private. So it was 7 points of damage there. Physical damage. Didn't roll very well.
So it's like minor damage to me.
Yeah, if that doesn't beat your threshold, then yeah, what happens is you get hit by that arrow, and it, yeah, your move doesn't work on this one.
So like I'm getting hit by my shoulder when I try to move to the left side, and the arrow still hit me.
You can tank that with your armor if you mark an armor slot. Just
True.
Well, let's go now for the armor. One slot.
yeah, so that you just kind of break that arrow off of your armor as the archers get their second point. And we go to Phantom as the third arrow comes flying towards you.
Yeah, I'll try something silly, maybe. I'll spin my like grapple hook and try to throw it and time it so when I pull it back, I'll grab the arrow as it comes to me.
You're trying to call it to you faster.
No, yeah, just as I throw it. No, it won't be faster because I'm not catching it with the pointy end towards me.
Oh, I see. You're trying to like sort of like you're webbing it and pulling it out of the air kind of thing. Yeah, I see what you mean. Cool. So what's that? A finesse?
It is a finesse, and I have a grapple master experience, which I'll expend the hope to use.
That's some skill. Redirecting an arrow with your grappling hook. It's badass.
Yeah, a +2. Yeah, that all seems correct. Well, it is with fear, but it is higher than
Yeah,
the
that is
other
a
rolls.
success with fear as yeah. What are you trying to actually do with the arrow? Are you trying to pull it into yourself, or are you just trying to knock it free?
Well, my goal is to catch it, so I was thinking to throwing it, throwing the grapple, and then pulling the rope so it catches like the arrow on the body. Like the grapple catches the arrow on the body of the arrow, and as it's being pulled, and it won't be pulled. It will pull to me, but not with like the pointy end, and I can just grab it when I get the grapple back.
Okay, yeah, because you rolled with fear, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna spend that fear immediately. As you try and pull it back, you do manage to deflect the arrow, but as you pull it back towards you, you guys are kind of standing in a lineup, and that arrow is going to go towards the person next to you. Which, yeah, by this, that's going to be Kagetora. So, just by the way you're
Oh
standing in the map.
no.
So,
Oh my god.
Kagetora, this arrow is instead coming towards you now, as it has been Phantom has successfully deflected, but you've now got an extra arrow coming your way, and that's going to be a 15 is the target number that you're going to have to beat to try and deflect this one. But I'll say you'll get a free advantage from Phantom, but Phantom you can roll the d6. So
Okay.
because you're trying actively to put it to catch it.
Well,
It's an extra 3 to your roll.
well, double it and give it to the next person. Oh my god, okay.
So you've got to beat a 12 on whatever check you're making to try and deflect the arrow. You can use your weapons and stuff. There's no limitations. But yeah, this one's taking a bit of a wide arc, and this you're gonna have to dodge.
Yeah, wow, okay. Let me think. How to deflect the arrow.
Deflect it with like the wide part of your blade. You can try to cut it into mid-air.
Yeah, it seems like my first reaction is just to grab my sword and like maybe shield with my sword or cut it to the hearth so it's not get towards to me.
Yeah, could definitely work. Yeah, I mean that might even just be your strength or instinct, I guess.
Well, I'm going to use my strength for the sword pull out.
Okay, so yeah, as I said, you've got to roll a 12 because you've got a +3 on this, and you've got to beat 15. Otherwise, you're going to take 11 points of damage.
Very fun. So okay, just strength roll. Okay. I don't know if I want to use the experience.
Do you have hope?
Yes.
Or
Yeah,
you'll be
you've got
taking
quite a
quite
bit
a
of
hit
hope.
if you're hit. I would say go for it.
As we said before, there's not that much benefit to like hanging on to your hope. You'll constantly be earning more, so might as well use it while you've got it. But it's up to you.
Yeah, I go for it. I use hope for the experience, the art of the sword.
Oh yeah, that's definitely fitting.
Yeah, when you're about to roll, you should see the experiences. You can click on them and
Yeah,
it will.
I see cost hope.
Yeah, it will immediately use the hope when you roll.
Nice, good.
I didn't even need it.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, so with the experience, what does it look like as you expertly deflect that arrow and earn your first point?
Let's go, let's go. And I get my hope back. Nice.
Yeah, see, that pays off. So yeah, as Kagetora lifts this giant blade and the arrow bounces off Phantom, you manage to reel it back in, even though nearly stabbing a new friend in the face. But at that point, you guys have the Kagetora and Phantom, you have 1 point each. The archers have 2 points. Neza, you don't have any yet. This will be whoever finishes first is going to place just amongst you guys. But there are essentially 6 people taking part. So the archers are going to fire again. And because I wasn't doing this properly the first time, because I was still figuring it out, we're going to do, they're going to basically make a volley attack, and that'll determine the numbers that you need to beat. So I'll spend another point of fear, and they are going to make an attack. Yeah,
That's an easy number.
So yeah, they're going to hit the volley here, and with a 7. But man, if that misses, that's going to be 13 points of damage. So
What's in the
Yeah,
box?
this time I'll instead of trying to grab it, I'll just like throw the grappler at it to just deflect it instead of trying to pull it. Like my fancy trick almost backfired, so I'll play it safe for this one.
yeah, we'll say you would have, if on a roll with hope or a crit, you would have definitely earned 2 points if you actually managed to catch the arrow rather than deflect it. But a deflection is going to be 1 point.
Okay. Another finesse.
Okay, deflected.
With hope this time. Thank God. I'm pretty sure it's like one of my first rolls that I have with hope instead of fear.
Hear the clang of the grappling hook hitting the arrowhead as it flies off and lodges in a post nearby, but easily deflected. More arrows coming towards Kagetora and Neza, but it's going to be the same roll for all of them. I made the group attack, so it's all as per the rules.
And if I want to catch it, not deflected, it's different number I need, or it's the same?
But no, it's the same. You'll just, if you roll with fear, it's going to go badly.
Okay.
But yeah, you can still just, if you do manage to catch it, then you'll earn 2 points.
2 points instead of 1.
Yeah, but if you fail, if you get with fear, then they hit you and they get a point.
If you succeed with fear, you're going to deflect it, and it's going to hit someone next to you, like it did with Phantom.
That's fine.
Risk it for the biscuit. Nice. Well, I will try to deflect the arrow.
Yeah, are you going for the same thing? Just doing like a sort of figure
I'm,
of 8,
I'm
just blocking.
I'm thinking how to do it with a strength.
Well, that, I mean, what you're doing with the size of the sword, that's actually what those giant swords were for, is like for guarding someone, so you can constantly be like making a figure of 8 in front of you and just, you know, blocking everything. Because you would have the reason those swords were made like that is so that you could be protecting someone who's like standing right behind you and do exactly this. I don't know about deflecting arrows, probably better against swords, but in this world, you can definitely keep deflecting arrows with a barrage of martial arts.
So I taking out my sword, the heavy sword of mine, the great sword, and try to deflect within the arrow that coming at me. My God.
That's a fear. That's good.
Okay, so yeah, because you said you were trying to deflect, that won't get redirected to anyone else, but you do manage to deflect it, and you earn another point.
Nice.
But since you rolled with fear, you are going to see that the archer that was just taking aim at you, he now, like, you see him readying and taking a long deep breath, like he's now extra focused on getting you next round. But what happens with Neza there?
What happens is that Nessa now trying to figure out, like, okay, a little bit, like, she needs a little bit more time. So just some of the bugs just flutter out to, like, give a bigger, shall we say, picture of, like, the arrow, so she doesn't confuse some other things, like Kagetora swinging his sword for arrow. Then she tries to grab to sense when it's coming this time and grabbing it. Yeah.
Good luck with the roll.
Did I? That's an
You
interesting
probably
one.
Bro,
succeeded.
what the hell? What the hell?
I've succeeded. And the master of bugs, yes.
Yes, so the swarm is going to be able to kind of catch that arrow. I will say, because you rolled with fear, it is going to get redirected to someone else. But if you would like to, like, absorb it with the rest of the swarm, so basically removing the swarm, but you would be able to catch it with the bugs.
That's
Otherwise,
fine.
it's going.
That's fine. That's
towards
where
that.
they are for.
Okay, so you spend all of that just to, like, all of those bugs sacrifice their lives just to slow that arrow down, and you pluck it out of the air as you earn yourself 2 points, but your bug swarm is gone.
Damn, very nice, very nice.
Looks like we're all tied up, folks. The arrows. Okay, next round of arrows coming in. Oh, and they are
Oh no!
Oren Mambo.
trying real hard this time. We're gonna have to beat an 80.
DM,
Thanks.
can I sort of try and cheat?
Absolutely.
I have. How close are we standing? Like me, Kagetori, and Neja. Wait, or am I saying the name wrong?
You guys are all within close range of each other.
Okay, I have an ability called Rain of Blade. Throw daggers at anyone within very close range of me. Wait, very close? Yeah, very close. Can I try to deflect all the arrows, and if I succeed, I win? Because I get 3 points?
Yeah, all right. You can attempt to do that. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, because the attack that is coming in from far range, basically. But yeah, sure. I'll say you can do that, but you're gonna have to get closer to the others. So if you do that and it goes badly, any of their deflections are going to be deflecting towards Phantom because he's, like, putting himself in harm's way to do that.
Yeah, I'll risk it. Why not? I'll risk it.
Wow.
But yeah, if you succeed on this, you'll be able to block all 3 arrows.
Yeah. So it will be. Let's see if I can cast. There we go.
Can I spray the hope on you for greatness?
Yeah, I failed.
My
I had a
God.
hope, but I still failed.
Ooh.
Yeah, does anyone want to take or give him an advantage with a hope? Because you can help an ally with if you're spending a hope.
I don't think it's enough.
How much the roll of hope? What kind of
D6.
cube?
56.
6?
I need to beat an 18.
So yeah, if you both did it, you might be able
Oh.
to team up on this one.
Yo.
Yeah, but we'll have to roll. Well, a
Let's
total of
see.
9 together. It's possible.
You do not stack hope advantages.
Yeah, I can stack. It's only one roll. Or I can just like 3 rolls for me.
No, it's you guys would be rolling a d6 each, and then adding that to Phantom's roll.
Question, DM. I have a little thing. I try to like throw this like the thing that I basically has as my rune warden, and I did make it a D8.
Yeah, I like that too. I feel like there might be an ability that lets you actually do that, but I'll look into that after the game. You can definitely make your advantage dice a d8 if you're
Perfect.
using magic to do it.
Perfect. I just take out this little trinket and it's like, look at this, guys. This is very old. Then
So
I just
sorry,
throw.
I just double checked the rules. So you can have advantage from multiple sources, but you only add the highest result to your roll.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant with
Okay,
you
okay.
cannot stack them.
Yeah. You can, however, there are tag team roles that, but I don't think that's what's happening here. Because that would be teaming up to actually actively, intentionally do this together. You're like, okay, help me do this. But if you're all just working together, you could each roll a d6. Yeah, is that not enough?
No.
I'm not sure of the math, but
6
think
would
maybe
be
Highest I can get is
15.
15. Yeah. Yeah, then I get hit.
Wait, what?
yeah. So
Block.
Neza wouldn't actually be able to roll high enough to block that. You can attempt it. Maybe you can turn it into a deflection, but then you're not going to be able to block your own arrow.
Damn.
I did the math. We need to block against that arrow, or else it's going bad. I guess Cheetahs gets what Cheetahs gets.
Yeah, I'm hit either way. I tried to deflect all of them and failed, so I'll get hit.
Yeah,
What your guys are doing.
yeah. Sorry, that was a bit confusing on how the advantages work, but there's no point giving him advantage right now.
Yeah.
So save your hope. And what are you guys going to do as Phantom jumps up and just gets completely nailed by one of the arrows that was maybe meant for one of you, and the archers get another point?
Well, I'll try to distract them by holding up the little rune warden. That little old tag. It's like. Yeah. Just holding it up to try to distract them. And then it's like throwing it up in the air and then hoping that I can catch the arrow.
Good. You have to beat an 18 on this one.
Perfect. Come on.
Oh, that's crazy. 18. Wow.
The previous one was a 7, so
Let's see.
No, I saw the cube. I saw it's landing on 4 and then 18. Like, oh my god.
that's not
That look at that. That's even worse.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you're going to get hit by that arrow and take that 9 damage.
Oh no. That's not good.
And yeah, I'm going to.
Gotta need to use that thing to reduce it. Let's see. That makes it.
Okay, so yeah, the ward does come into play there. That's handy. So I assume that reduces it to minor damage then.
Yeah, that reduces it to minor. That's the point of it.
Nice. And then I think you can still use armor on top of that, can't you?
Yes, I actually yes, because it's not the reduced armor. At least that's how I remember it.
Yeah, because you're reducing the damage, so you're taking minor damage, so you could then you spend once you have how much damage you're supposed to be taking, then you can figure out what threshold it's meeting.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I can handle that one damage.
Okay. So yeah, you take an arrow and the Kagetori it is going to you, but it seems like all the targets have become a lot closer together, so there's a lot more arrows. Well, how are you going to deflect the last?
Multiplayer arrows, you said?
Just means that they've got an easier target now because Phantom tried to block them all, and it hasn't not been going so well.
Oh my god. Well, obviously I'm trying to deflect the arrows.
Okay, going for a
It-
deflection.
It seems like the best option here it's again with my sword. With hope. And maybe another use of hope to the art of the sword. I can do this.
Yeah, you can use the experience again. Yeah, so long as
Okay.
you've got hope, you can keep using that.
So I'm go all in. Advantage and the experience, the art of the sword.
Nice.
To hope.
And are you going for a deflection or for a catch? Because
No,
just
deflection.
okay, I just want to point out because if you catch it, you win, but if you deflect it, you'll get 1 more point, and we go 1 more round.
Now you get me triggered. I don't know if I'm going to catch it or deflect it.
Yeah, I mean deflecting is the safer option for sure, and this is a very high roll that you have to get here, so probably not the arrow that you want to try and catch. I understand that.
And I have a question. If I roll, somebody can give me a hope to better
Yeah,
result.
but it would cancel out if they roll better than your advantage, then you would use that roll instead. They don't stack.
Ah, right. Oh my god. Okay. If they hit me, it's 1 point for the archers, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm doing the math, and the worst case scenario with the advantage and the experience and the all the modifiers, I need to roll 12.
Rolling 2d12s, that's not impossible. Also, on a crit, you'd succeed. Anyway.
So it's like if the advantage is 1 from the d6. If it's up, if it's higher,
Yeah.
the better.
Don't try and do the math before the roll. Just roll the dice and see what happens.
Oh my god, no, I don't
Just
want
decide
to
if
know.
if you're catching or deflecting.
Yeah,
Would your character
I,
do,
I'm
not you
I'm
with the numbers in front of you.
numbers, Jason. What they means?
And your character doesn't know the math. They're just trying to deflect an arrow. So,
Or
uh,
catch.
no,
or catch.
deflect. Let's go with the
Okay.
deflect. Oh my god. Okay.
To be fair, 18 is almost as bad as it could have been. Yeah,
Oh my god, what the?
what are you worried about?
So the
I'm
content.
I'm I'm choosing a catch. Oh my god.
No, two-face. But you do expertly deflect it. However, because you rolled with fear, and because both of you got fear, Phantom, you're gonna have to deflect another one.
Oh man.
As
Yeah.
Phantom jumped in front of the two, and Kagetora has deflected the other arrow hit Neza, but he's expertly knocked this thing out of the way into a spot that was safe a second ago before you jumped in there and started throwing arcane knives.
And I roll.
Oh my god.
It's not a good roll.
That's a good roll.
It's not a good roll. You were going to take a hit. They are not. They earn a point for that. Yeah, they still hit your target.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
So yeah, you're going to take the damage from the original attack again as you get hit by an arrow, and yeah, Kagetora is out in front. One more point to the archers, and they will win. But one more deflection from you guys from Kagetora would put him as the winner, and a catch from either of the others could put them on top. So it all comes down to the
Low.
Okay.
Yes, that's low.
6, yes.
I can do it. I can catch it. I'm confident. I'm very confident.
I was thinking about using the same ability again, but it just feels like an asshole doing that.
No, I can do it. I've maybe not catched many arrows,
Like
but
Neza
I can
want
do it.
to win.
No, I meant I wanted to try to deflect all of them again, but if again, you feel like Nas.
I mean, you can try. As we've seen, this can go badly.
But if you succeed catching it with fear, it's gonna be deflect one of
I deflect all 3 of them, I immediately win. I don't care.
So maybe I will.
Technically, I will deflect. I'm not sure how it will work because if I'm deflecting all of them, but I get fear, where would they all go?
Then the others would have to still catch the arrows that you have deflected.
Okay. Yeah,
So
sure. Why
maybe.
not?
Okay. I just want to say maybe go play it safe. I want to deflect.
No.
Okay, go for it.
Rain of Blades.
Okay.
You can try and make a roll for the first arrow that's coming to you, but if Phantom gets a roll with fear on his check, you're gonna have to block another one.
Unless I have no reason to use hope here, because if I get 2 1s, it's still a success. But if I get 3 plus 3, I succeed. So I'll just normally make my roll and hope I don't get fear.
Good luck.
That's
Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
So close.
And look, that's what you needed last time.
Yeah. Last time.
It was possible. So yeah, what happens here, Phantom, is you deflect the arrows before the others get a chance to catch them. Take them all out.
Yeah, a bit injured because I was hit twice. But I win.
Yeah, do you want to describe what it looks like as I mean, they fire those arrows and the others are ready to do their deflections, but you knock all the arrows away. What do you
I hit all of them right in the middle, and it splits them and they misses.
Okay, with that, the crowd all kind of takes a step back as some of them start cheering that Phantom is the winner. But are we going to play for second place? There's one more
Why not?
volume arrow. Yeah, congratulations to Phantom. You will earn some tags, but let's see. It depends on if the others lose theirs first or not.
Ninja, you have to try to catch if you want second place.
I'm gonna catch it.
Oh, I nearly rolled on that
It's-
20
it's-
there.
yeah, it's linked on the 20. I saw it.
Sure, I'm gonna catch it. I'm sure.
Okay. Well, you got to beat is an 8. And I'm going to say, because this is happening simultaneously and Phantom has stepped away, you can both make your rolls, and the person with the higher roll will be the one who acted first. It's happening simultaneously, but one of you might, if you both try to catch, then there will be a tiebreaker.
Catching time.
If the boys ready to catch, will Kagetora win because he gets 2 points and he will have more technically.
That is true, but technically, Kagetora, all he has to do is deflect.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Barely.
Look at that.
Barely.
I win by meeting the number directly.
Yeah,
Which-
that is a success.
Which makes it a crit because 8-8.
Sure.
Okay, so Neza is successfully catching this arrow just before it does, but Kagetori's got a massive sword. Does he do any better and deflect the arrow before she's able to catch it?
He compensates for something. With a giant sword.
Hey yo. What do you mean? What do you mean about that?
It's distracting him. Yeah, if you can roll higher than an 8 with hope, you'll beat Neza and you'll have deflected it first. But other than that, looks like she's going to take second place.
foil, I will use again the experience, the art of the sword. Why not?
I mean, it's a good place to be using it.
That's a 7.
with not including his modifiers.
Well,
Okay,
The
so
archer
yeah,
lost.
12 with hope, that means that you are going to just manage to hit it like there's a flash finish of uh and actually yeah, that is what I said. Oh no, not archers. The archers are gonna lose, meaning that the three of you are going to take the podium finish. Phantom up top, Kagetora just eking out second place, and Neza with a comfortable third, but gaining a reputation as you are maybe the only one who actually caught an arrow in the whole fight.
I was.
But with that,
oh, but
you guys are going to earn. Neza, you're going to earn 3 tags. Kagetori, you're going to earn 4, and Phantom, you are going to earn 5, as you get those from these archers who are now forced to leave the school in disgrace. And I'll just ask you to add those to your sheets manually, because you should all have an arena tag on your sheet.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
Also, quickly say there is still plenty of time, but I will have to leave on time today because I'm waking up early. To get to university.
Yeah, no worries. I was actually thinking we might end up having a short session, but I think we'll just try and stick to normal time as close as possible. But yeah, since we've spent most of the session doing another mini game, essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that, you guys have now uh, earned the respect from a tier 2 arena, and you will earn the tags that you get are going to have archery symbols on them, like from all the different archery schools around this town. That I've been thinking of a way that we could track this, because I think those kinds of tags could be interesting down the line. You could show that to an archer or something, and be like, look, I've won this competition.
The
So just
journal
bear those
section.
things in mind for now, because I don't know how long. My memory's not so good. If you want to make a note of that somewhere, might be a good idea. Because I can see us like 2 months from now being like, where did you get those tags from again? But yeah, you guys gain some archery tags. It is a little bit later in the day now. But you have won some tags at the arena, and you know that the motion caravan was meant to move out at midday. So you've still got about 2 hours before you leave. Anything you're going to do here at the arena or in town before you go? Signing autographs, getting some sake before you head out. Oh, also, sorry, the other thing at the archery arena, you will win a bow with Phantom. You will get a Yari longbow.
Yay.
a longbow. Nice.
I'll try to add it to your sheet. Unless maybe you can. That's fine. I'll add it.
Which
It's
there is
an
a
improved,
longbow.
improved
Right.
longbow.
Yeah, I can add it.
It's the tier 2 one.
Yeah, I added it. It's in the compodium, so I can just drag it in.
would see a procession of people that come up and award you this bow. It seems like it is finely made by the best craftsmen in town and should serve you well on the journey ahead.
Nice.
God, I thought it doesn't work with my sneak attack for a moment, but it does.
Why not? You can.
No, I thought it requires a finesse weapon, but it doesn't. It just requires not being seen or an ally being next to the enemy. So very good.
I know I'm sort of skipping over some of the role play that we could be having in these places. If you do want to talk to anyone or engage with people around here, you're more than welcome to. But do you guys think you're going to hang around the arena or make your way into town? Maybe start making your way up.
What we say we're gonna do? Leave.
You can head to the caravan before
Oh,
Phoenix Clan shows up.
oh, oh! I'm feeling something dangerous coming. Yes, let's risk it. I go by the same shop that I saw the improved hand rune. It's like talking with the what's called the guy, trying to distract him while I'm pocketing the hand rune. Then yeah, leaves.
Which store was that? Probably the weapons guys as well.
The weapon guy.
Yeah, so you would see just here at the arena the people that are selling bows and arrows and things. You would see a couple of swords and things on sale, just your basic weaponry that you saw in there, and yeah, you see that the hand runes, there's many of them because they use all sorts of jutsu and stuff in Kiga. So there's quite an assortment. How are you trying to distract this guy?
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Hmm. Is there any tree nearby?
Yeah, well, right across the road is the whole like bamboo forest, but right where you are, there's some. Yeah, there is actually. I'm looking for a tree. There's one. That's basically where you guys are. You're in that building.
Oh,
Right
I
in
see.
there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, perfect. I think I'm gonna like try to manipulate the tree, and it's like having it just like seem like it almost stands as like it's what's it called, the leaves. And it's like, oh, look, there's something up in the trees. Is that one of the guards or something? Is looking at it like, oh, like I totally have lost like interest in him, and it's been like totally focused on the tree because it's so interesting.
Yeah, to distract this guy, you'll need to beat a 12, but you can make a roll as you start pointing towards this rustling in the trees. Is damn shinobi
Yeah,
hiding in the trees again?
yeah. 12. Yes, I knew it would be dangerous, but let's go with it. Come on. Don't 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 be that way.
Nice.
Okay, wow. Yeah, with the success with hope, the guy's like, okay, I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't know what the hell they're doing up there. Everyone trying to use their jutsu in the wrong damn places. Hey, you! And he picks up one of the spears that he has, and he leaves the shop front to go and jab at the tree. He goes, "Get out of there, you damn kids!" And he's just poking at the tree, trying to shake whatever's in it out of it. But he's going to realize that it's empty pretty soon. But he's left the storefront completely open.
Well, I quickly,
Quick,
I
loot it
quickly,
all.
I quickly grab one of the, improved hand runes and just leaves the coin. Then it's like, oh well, at least I left something of value. And just quickly walks away. It's like, oh
Okay.
well, my friends is calling. They say that our caravan is it's like leaving. I have to go, and is starting to run.
Yeah, you see the merchant doesn't really like, he kind of doesn't pay much attention to you as you say that, as he's just confused as to why the tree was shaking, and he's trying to figure it out. But by the time he comes back to his shop, you are long gone, and it'll take him a while to even notice that something's been stolen since you only took the one. But there are many eyes around the arenas here, and someone may have spotted that, but it's well done. So you managed to get some improved hand wraps for free.
Yay!
Yeah, who said crime doesn't pay? Can you add that yourself, or
Yeah,
can I add it?
I already added it. Yes.
Okay, awesome. Nice. So you return to the others as Phantom's got his new bow. Where are you going to go from here? Oh, he stepped away. So, yeah,
Oh, here.
she successfully stole something from a shopkeep who.
Oh, I was listening. I was listening. I heard everything. I just couldn't talk.
Okay.
Well, I need some time to fix up my wounds and everything. We can do it on the way. Like once we get to the caravan and it starts moving.
Okay, so
Let's do
you
other
head
business.
there. Any objections to heading to the caravan?
No objection.
Okay, then oh yeah, I'm just going to be moving you through the city. If you want to do anything as we go, just stop. But yeah, you make your way towards the gates that you entered from the previous night, and back towards Ale Garden, where you can see as you kind of exit the gates, um, there are several several caravans that are now like not caravan, like wagons that are lined up on the road, and a bunch of merchants have been packing them full of crates and barrels and things like that, as they all seem like they're just about ready to leave. And you can see the wagon that we've been traveling with, Zagreus, is geared up. The donkeys are ready to go in front, and you can see the band from the previous night is also helping load this wagon. Feels like it'll be traveling with you as well. But it's quite a procession of people. It's going to be quite a big caravan. A lot of people potentially to rob, protect. Who knows? as you arrive, you will see that there is a man walking around. I'll put him down here. You see him walking around, just checking some of the wagons as you're approaching the caravan, and you overhear him saying to some people, saying, "All right, well, it looks like we're a little ahead of time for once. Good. Just finish uploading these barrels and we'll set out. Are we still waiting for anyone?" He's he's looking around, trying to see if there's any stragglers that he may be about to leave behind.
Not anyone worth waiting.
Everyone is here.
Ah, you must be the ones that Zagreus said was going. I am Sal. I'm the merchant baron of Eastwatch. Uh, I hear you two are arena champions. Be good to have you with us if we run into any trouble. Not the conversational types, I see. Not to worry. We have all of our wagons set up and ready to go. You just find yourself a place to make yourself comfortable, and you'll be heading out in a few minutes.
Hmm.
So how are you guys traveling here? Are you all getting into Zagreus's wagon, or are you? No, do you have horses that you're going to be using? Do you try and get a ride on someone else's wagon?
I think I would ride a horse for like protect the escort the caravan.
Okay. Is this a horse that you already have? I mean, not a strange thing for a samurai to have, but or are you trying to get a horse? The daimyo did say he would give you one if you wanted one.
Well, I think I accept the offer and take the horse they give me. I don't have a horse, from what I remember.
Yeah, then that's cool. You will say as you made your way over, you stopped at the stables and uh, pulled rank to get one of their horses. Can you roll a? Oh no, actually, I can roll it. Never mind. Just to use a fear to do this.
Oh, that sounds scary.
My God.
Oh, is this one like far and away? It's like the oldest horse ever, and it just dies.
Yeah, I was thinking of it that the higher the number, the better the horse. So no, you don't get the worst horse in the stables. You actually get this a pretty powerful stallion. But what do you think that your horse actually looks like? That
Oh wow,
you want
nice.
for? So trying to find, we can actually give you the item as well. So you got a war horse essentially. No, does that show up on your sheet?
Let me check.
Thought I added one.
I don't see it in the inventory. Maybe it's not there.
Powerful horse is called. It's too powerful. It cannot be in an inventory.
There we go.
That's the perfect time.
Oh, now I see. Now I have. Nice.
Yeah, so you get your fully armored like samurai horse that you will see Kagetore riding up on that, riding up alongside the wagons as he joins you.
That's perfect. And I'm gonna go stealthy. I've waited so long for this feature. Time to spend hope just to get that. I know you are here somewhere. There you are. My fine little. Okay, maybe not the best token, but hey, it at least it knows which one it is.
Freaking kaiju horse. Okay.
Yes.
What are you turning into there? Is this your?
That's the zebra. Yes. Because no one expects the horse to be the combatant. Check something with that.
I don't know what happened to the token I had, but yeah, are you just making it look like a random zebra rocked up and joined the caravan, or are they aware that it's you?
Well, there's not many speaking to zebras, so yes. They most likely knows. I'm like, watch out, dog.
Okay, I didn't realize you can still speak. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's one of the features that I love about beast forms. I can basically speak while in them.
That's very useful for a tabletop game. So yeah, we rock up. There's now a zebra, a warhorse, and yeah, Phantom. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll sneak aboard one of the other caravans. Like if there's one that carries mostly supplies, I'll probably hop on it. Yeah. Hopefully, if I'm out of sight, I'll be able to cloak myself and be entirely out of sight while I fix myself up.
Yeah, easily done. You'll be able to get onto one of these. It's pretty easy to stow away. You are allowed to be here, but you find a nice private area that you'll be able to hide in. And with that, yeah, Neza, do you think that are you just riding alongside them, or are you helping actually pull one of these wagons?
I'm riding alongside them since being tied to a wagon is like That's slowing me down, and there's no reason currently, as far as I can see, since they already had the horses and stuff, or whatever they use.
Well, your wagon is drawn by donkeys, as far as I understand. So you just look like you're sort of somewhere between Kagetori's horse and the donkeys that are pulling that cart. But
That sounds correct, yes.
yeah, I'm trying to find the zebra token, but that's okay. We'll move on for now as um yeah, as the whole group amasses and gets ready to move out. We will move to the big map. Go. Okay, so you guys are here in Tsukuga. The next town that you are intending to go to is Inohamase here. And then I think the plan was to go to Smot afterwards, which would be to the east of that. But yeah, where we join you now is just as the whole caravan starts to get moving. You Oh, that's the other thing. They would be discussing where they're going to go, and someone would probably approach your caravan, since there's a samurai riding along with you, and just say, we're thinking we're going to follow the road south, but you probably know this area best. Do you have any advice on a path that we should take? Somewhere we can get these wagons across? I'm not sure how deep those rivers are going to be. And he's going to essentially give you a copy of this map, which you could probably have one of already. But we can you can sort of plan your expedition from here, as you will be able to move within close range in a day just easily. Like, you can explore within close range, but within one day of travel you'll be able to go to far range. And the further you travel, the more encounters you're likely to run into. But we are doing a bit of a hex crawl here, so the terrain matters. Look at all those trees and rivers, and there are no roads on these maps, but uh, it is up to you how you would like to travel, and you'll encounter different things depending on the way that you go. The way that we did it with Mordia will probably be useful. I know that's new to Kagetori, but basically the easiest way to do it is for you to mark waypoints along your journey. So if there's somewhere specific that you're trying to go, you can make that your destination, and then we mark a few waypoints that you might want to visit along the way, and then I know the path that you're trying to take. But right now you're only going one town over, so it's kind of how you want to navigate this gap. It's up to you guys.
Well, the river here looks fairly large. I need to go at least to its southern part if we're going to cross it.
So like go like this way.
Yeah, maybe a bit less if we can. If the area here is easy to cross, like here or here.
Okay. Where we want to eventually get to? Here?
Eventually cross the border here.
Oh.
You can only stop at the towns.
Okay, I see. Maybe we can go along the beach, the coast here,
Yeah, but the river will still be here. Won't disappear anywhere.
and we can't.
You want to make knowledge rolls to know what might be out there, or um, like perception, you know that one. Instinct rolls to try and like see what's nearby or what kind of routes you have available, that kind of thing. You can always make those checks. That's generally you would have that be someone's role in the team, but it's up to you how you want to handle it. But Kagetori, you would have some knowledge of this area, so if you want to use knowledge rolls to try and figure out what might be where, you can try and figure out what's in nearby hexes, basically.
Knowledge. But if I want to use my instinct, it's instead.
Yeah, I mean that the knowledge would be like remembering places that you've been before, but instinct you would be navigating just that, like knowing the actual roads. That's instinct's probably the more commonly used version of that, but you can definitely do that.
Yeah, so I would like to go instinct for navigate. See if we can't navigate across the coastline and go over the river here.
Well,
Just the normal roll, right?
yeah, you can make an instinct roll, and that'll reveal what's kind of ahead of you there.
Okay, let's see.
Anyone want to help him out there?
Yeah, I'll give him a hand. I came from this way, so maybe I've seen something. So I'll roll a d6. A 3.
Okay, that is just enough that that'll turn it into a success with fear. And you know that the main road that most people take goes through the bamboo forests to the south, and the along the coastline there are a lot of fishermen and that use the area, so there is probably a bridge down there. However, the river here and the sort of mouth of the river there, it's known as Eel River, and with a with the success with fear, you know that while you can go over that bridge and that there are electric eels in that river that can be very dangerous. It's like a common place to actually hunt eels and stuff there. Yeah, you know that there is a bridge over the river at least at that point. Heading further south, if you hit the river, you're probably gonna have to get creative about crossing it. You've either got the main road going south or follow the coastline. Well, actually, I'll reveal it. I'll mark that.
What we gonna do? I think we should go to the river crossing with that information.
The river crossing, yeah, that sounds like the safest one.
Yeah. So I'm also putting down there on the main roads. If you were going to get ambushed by the Scorpion clan that is tracking you, those bamboo forests would probably be the best place to do that. So, yeah, you can either deal with the eels, try cross the river dangerously, or follow the main roads and potentially get ambushed.
We know to expect the Scorpion clan. At least that's something.
Oh, so you like suggest go with any advantage?
Going main road will probably be ambushed. Going to the river crossing, there are eels, but maybe nothing will happen with the eels. We want to, if something happens in both places, we want to fight the eels or the Scorpion clan.
So danger, maybe danger, danger. But
Look, I'm
danger
gonna
that
say,
we expected.
there are no safe places in Armenia.
Ah,
So long as you see fear on that counter of mine, there's danger out there.
no, like river crossing, it's like 50-50. Maybe bad, maybe good.
Yeah, you know that closer to the coast, those are roads. There are bridges that people use often. Further upriver, you're less likely to have a, a bridge for your wagons to cross. But it's not impossible to cross a river.
So we're really going for the bridge or to the Scorpion clan.
Again, what's the catch with the El River?
There are
What do we have
eels
there?
there.
Dangerous
Eels?
electric eels.
Uh-huh.
Uh, the river sounds more safe.
Problem is, if they're tracking us, they might know, or they might ambush us at the bridge. would be a very bad place to be ambushed at.
Yeah, double danger. So in that case, I think we go safe and go in the main road. If somebody
Prepare for
gonna
an ambush.
ambush, yeah, and if somebody gonna ambush us, or it's the Scorpion, that we are not gonna be surprised at least. So I choose the main road.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Okay. All right. So then the the caravan starts making their way out of town and down these long winding paths through the bamboo forests. As you can see that it is the height of summer now, so the leaves are full on these trees. That it blocks a lot of vision, but as you were walking through, you've got some nice cover from the shade, and every now and then you'll see something moving behind the bamboo. There are creatures in this forest, but their footsteps are hidden by the clattering of bamboo against bamboo and just the wind blowing through these trees. And as you make your way down this path, you very quickly find that there are a lot of blind spots around here. But you begin moving south, and I'm going to ask Neza, can you please give me a reaction roll? Can I prompt you for that?
I think you can.
We definitely can.
No, I can, but without your token being right there.
Oh, true. Makes sense.
Reaction roll of.
Uh, a I keep wanting to say perception, an instinct check, please.
Yeah, let's check that. Good. Would you look at that?
Okay, with fear, you are going to see as you are. Yeah, as you get to about here, you will notice that behind you there it's like you're moving along with this caravan and you'll notice that there is something following you, and for a moment you're obviously wary that it might be Scorpion Clan, but then you notice that it is not a person, it is a creature. And as you're moving along, walking over the next hour or so, you will eventually notice that it is a small red fox that is running through the bamboo and just following alongside you. But as you get to where you are, you would see that the river is off to one side of you, and the main road kind of twists through a small valley here as the hills are starting to get a little bit bigger, and the fox would kind of be running alongside you and just yipping at you like it's trying to speak to you. It seems in distress somehow.
What's up, little one? What's huh? What do you want to tell me?
Keeps yipping at you. Can you actually speak with animals? I mean, unless that's a spell. I'm just trying to figure out.
That's a good question. If it actually.
I mean, you are a zebra right now, so it's like how your speech works is something we should establish.
Do you have nature's tongue?
That's the one I was thinking of. I did not pick it. Did I? No.
Didn't you?
For some reason. Wait. Didn't I? No. I never considered that. Oh,
Druid who could not speak with animals.
I'm sad.
Yeah, that feels surprising to me.
Yeah.
But that is so that is a thing. You just haven't chosen it.
Yeah, it's a thing. I was like, I didn't even consider it because I think I may not even have thought about it.
Yeah, to be fair, we haven't done much speaking with animals, but you can still try to communicate with it just normally. It does seem to be following you specifically. As yeah, you can make a check to try and like get it to your side, but you're not going to be able to understand what it's saying.
Now I know what to pick next time. I can get a fucking domain card. Oh well, let's see. Yeah, that's a sense thing since I do not understand it.
Yeah, or it's kind of you trying to understand it or charm it, maybe. Again, I'd say either instinct or presence.
We're gonna take the instinct. We're gonna utilize one experience. See if we can get something out of it.
Nice. Okay, what experience are you utilizing?
The animal whisper, which is the fucking.
Oh, that's what you had. Yeah. That I knew there was a thing.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why do I not have the thing to understand them? I think
Well, that's fine. I mean, that experience does come in handy here, as yeah, you may not speak the actual language of the beasts, but you are able to communicate with this fox. As you see, the fox is warning you of danger, and it it begins to yip and then runs to the side of the caravan, and it kind of gestures for you to follow it, and then it runs into the bamboo, and you will see the bamboo forest split in front of it, like the actual branches or the actual um, trunks of the bamboo seem to jump out of the way as it just parts in front of it, and it runs into the bamboo, and then the forest closes behind it. And it's like the forest was getting out of its way.
Well, guys, it seems we are following it. It seems we are going on a fox trail. With that, I just divert myself to follow the fox.
Okay. I really hope that's not gonna step back at us.
Embrace danger, boy.
So are you getting the whole caravan to follow you, or are you just trying to follow this fox on your own and let the caravan continue down the road?
I'm basically like trying to make them follow me. But I don't want to lose like the fox, like basically lose sight of it. But I hope the shout was enough to like get someone to like divert the thing. That's basically what the intention was.
Yeah, okay. You definitely you get the attention of the caravan, and as you start making your way towards the forest, you will meet a wall of bamboo that it seemed to get out of the way of the fox, but how are you going to get through it? I mean, because in some places it does form like a dense wall that you would need to break through somehow.
Bamboo. It's out of the way for the fox. Oh. Think. Think. There's gotta be a trick to it. Think. I'm gonna look for like the fox's footsteps and try to like follow those and see if it moves away from me also.
Yeah, you kind of stomp your hooves at the ground where you saw the fox running, but it doesn't seem like it's activated by pressure or something. It seems like the fox may have been using some druidic magic of its own.
Oh yeah, now I have to look at the beast form. Since I can't recall if that's
Are you checking if you can still cast spells?
exactly. Okay. Okay, it says you cannot use weapon or cast spells from the main cards, but you can use other features and abilities you have access to. Spellcast before, stays active, blah blah blah. Okay, so it's not from the main card. So yeah, because what I would have tried to do then was to basically try to like utilize the experience of plant manipulation, since I think bamboo is a plant. To try
Yeah,
to see,
definitely is.
to try to like make it like part for like force my will, like what would you call, like send like the signal to like part for me, like try to make it like move out of the way. I'm just like confused because it's like bamboo moving out of the way, and yeah, usually it's like rooted in the ground. So I'm very confused
Yeah,
how to do
this
it.
I mean it seems to be moving the ground along with it, like it's moving through the ground. But yeah, with your wild touch, essentially you are able to. And did you say also an experience?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, then you can give me a presence check or an. Yeah, I suppose it's your spell casting, so you could make it instinct as well.
Sure, let's do that. And where are you? Here, my fear. Now let's see if it's gonna be fear again. Look at that. I'm so good at fear.
Oh,
Damn,
pull up
damn,
on fear. I've really got to start spending more fear. Okay, so with that, however, you do connect to the forest, and you will see the trees part in front of you, and open up a pathway that you can see. It just leads past a few rocks, and there's now basically a new little road for you to take. And we are going to actually move over to this map, which some of you may remember, but I made it ages ago, and I've only got one chance to use it ever. So now's the time.
Has been enough time for us to get a short rest, at least me, since I'm not riding, like not controlling anything, just resting.
Yeah, I'll say you could have had a short rest on the journey so far.
Phenomenal. No longer. I fixed my armor in the meanwhile and just moved some of the plates and fixed like the inner. I don't know what I have inside, like pipes or whatever I have running inside that keeps me alive to heal myself. I can perform long rest actions during my short rest. As a clink.
Fucking
Like
clank.
this? Yes. Yeah, so you guys can. Oh, actually, I suppose only Kagetora would really have gotten the rest. I mean, only Phantom. Since the rest of you are actively traveling.
That's perfect. And look at that. You deny the GM3 fear.
We deny he earned.
I was already at max. That makes that difference. But yeah, when you get to the other side of this bamboo wall, you don't see where the fox went. You don't see it anymore. But it seems like it has led you off the main path completely. And you know that you were headed south.
Let's see. We were headed
Kagetora,
south,
Kagetora,
so
it's not your horse, it's Neja.
Oh wow.
yeah, I'm the
Trying to get on
kaiju
it.
host.
He's trying to get on her.
Yeah.
It has that
Yeah.
feature. It actually has that feature. That's
Yeah.
one of the
Yeah.
reasons why I love it. I love it so much.
But all the all the tokens I had from before are gone. So yeah, Kagetora, we can assume that you are on a horse. I'll try and
Okay.
get proper horse tokens for next session, but yeah, you are mounted.
Okay, so we were going south. Oh, wait. You said we were coming from the south.
No, you were headed south. That's the direction you were going in, but you've just kind of gone a little bit west from the main path. So that would be the main path would be off on the right hand side of screen. But you've just opened up into a little clearing with more bamboo stalks all over the place.
Oh well. There's only one way. There's only one thing to do. Run wild like a horse. And see if there's anything. What's the worst thing that can happen? Oh. Can it fit through there? That's a good question.
I knew you were going to see one little gap and be like, I'm going through the gap. But yeah, you do see another smaller path. It looks like that could be the path that the fox took, but it is not big enough for you to move through as a horse. Oh, as a normal person, yes, but
I'm a horse
your
now.
body is a little bit wide. The zebras have that belly, man. Yeah.
That's fine. When I get stronger, I can just give it a horn. And then I can spear for people with it.
I mean, you could still try and just trample through the trees. That is an option. But again, bear in mind, going north would be the opposite of the direction that you're trying to head in. And we're going to assume, I'll put them down here on the map, but I'm not going to put down every token. So there's the merchant caravan is making it way through. Maybe I'll make it bigger.
Okay, so north sounds like the wrong way. We are heading south, that would mean this way. And 2 paths. Hard choice.
Yeah, so if you want to make if you want to make instinct checks here to listen around, do that kind of thing, you will have advantage because you were expecting the Scorpion clan around here, and you are in the zone where you were expecting a possible ambush, but it seems like maybe you've taken an alternate route.
Yeah, let's listen for if there's life. See, like, who knows? Maybe we find something interesting. Doesn't have to be a fox. Could be anything. Maybe even spot some enemies. Come on, don't be a fear. Look at that. Finally, finally something that is not a fear. I need those. I need that hope.
What did you roll there? I'm sorry, I'm just on the other
21.
screen.
With
Oh,
hope.
yeah, okay. With a 21, you can definitely hear something, and you hear coming from this sort of direction, like you hear it coming from this group of trees. You will hear the sound of what sounds like the fluttering of wings, but it's louder than it should be. It sounds like insect wings, but like there's probably some big ass insects in this forest. That's the only sign of life that you hear.
So it's mean danger.
Only one way to find out. Just
No, don't do it.
move in that direction. Oh, I see mushrooms! Mushrooms.
You do see a field of mushrooms. These red-capped mushrooms. They look. I don't know. Actually, you would have the expertise to know that these are probably edible, but they may be poisonous if used correctly.
Use your knowledge, genius.
Poisonous. Oh, goddamn. I've been a goblin, I would just have eaten them.
Hey, yo. Can I see that far? Very far?
See very far. Yeah, what do you?
Because I
Looking
see
at what?
danger.
Oh yes. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize you had a line of sight there. Yeah, as you peer through there, you clearly see the source of the buzzing sound, as you see what looks like a gigantic dragonfly that is just sitting on the top of the water, and you see it's just kind of hovering above the water, and then you see it strike down and pull a koi fish out of the water and just rip it to shreds in its mandibles.
Well,
Giant carnivorous dragonfly.
So, guys, I don't want to go there. Please don't. There's a danger there.
did you say embrace the danger?
No, not like that.
Tempting, tempting. So tempting. Yes. There is something I'm suddenly scared.
Okay, as you start galloping in there, these giant dragonflies don't seem to pay much attention, but you do see at the top of the hill, looking over the two dragonflies, you see this wooden creature with like vines for hair and a giant scythe in her hand. This dryad that is standing, um, watching over these dragonflies. And as this zebra turns the corner, she kind of tilts her head to the side in confusion, like this is not a creature of these forests. She seems confused. And she will actually use, I'm going to spend some fear here as sorry, I'm just checking something. Yeah, so I'm just going to spend a fear, and she's going to kind of step to the edge as she uses the voice of the forest, and you hear this strange kind of reverberation in your head as her mouth doesn't move, but she holds her scythe out to you. And she says, "Foreign beast, where have you come from? Please drink from the watering hole. I have never seen one with stripes such as yours." Kagetore, are you making yourself known there, or are you hiding in the bushes? Because you're also on a horse. Let just remind.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm behind the the tree, try to look what's gonna happen, and if something dangerous gonna happen, I'm going to stood up.
Oh well. Time to approach and drink from the watering hole. And like, gotta embrace danger. Gotta have fun.
Well, Kagetori, your horse would also, you wouldn't hear the voice in your head, but the horse would hear it and would start walking on its own towards the water. But if you want to do something to try and stop it, you can. But it looks like they're friendly towards the animals. So are you stopping the
Well,
beast, or are you going along with it?
okay, I'm gonna learn the riddle. The horse need to drink some water.
Well, once she sees a rider, then she has a very different reaction. As she says,
Oh, man.
You enslave that beast. I will not allow it in my forest." And she is going to try and restrain you in a cage of thorns that now you sort of see the bamboo sprouting from underneath and stabbing out towards you like it's trying to create a cage to pull you off of the hole. And you are going to, as you get close, you are going to be restrained. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, there's no roll. I just spent fear and you become restrained, but you have to, until you are freed with a successful strength roll. And when you make an action against it, you would have to mark as stress. So as she sees you, she lifts her scythe and kind of clatters it down on the ground, and those bamboo shoots just come out and cage your body.
My body, not the horse body.
No, just your body. It's like it lifts you
Okay.
off the horse slightly, and the horse seems to just be drinking now. It doesn't seem
Why
that
she
concerned.
can't just Say it, I'm gonna step off the horse. Why do it like that? Man. Okay.
Your people and your blades always cutting through our forests. I told the last group of you that I'd kill you if I saw you again. And she starts speaking in common, but it seems broken. Like she doesn't speak very good English or Japanese or whatever the hell we're speaking right now. But she seems pissed off at seeing a samurai. Phantom, what are you doing at the back there?
Honestly, I was mainly just watching to see what happens. I don't really look like a samurai, nor am I riding a horse.
No, but if she does, do you think she would see you here, or are you trying to stay hidden?
I will not. She will see me.
Yeah, then I'm going to spend another point of fear as she's going to try and restrain you as well from the actual forests around. But if there's anything you want to try and do before that happens, now's the time to start.
Well, one of your not your creatures, but once you protect led us here, so clearly we are wanted here. Or else we wouldn't be here. Unless it's closed around me, I just won't move.
Figure out how to do it. Yeah, so you are restrained, which means that you can't move until the condition is cleared, but you can still take actions. So if you want to try and break yourself out of it, you can do that, but you will have to mark a stress because it is sharp as all hell. It has like, you see the bamboo is kind of this blackened wood that it has grown impossibly fast, but it feels just like fiberglass almost to the touch. It is strangely sharp. But sorry, I was trying to affect the thing. Were you saying something to her specifically?
Well, I said that the fox led us here, so blame it.
Oh. Well then, that damn fox has finally proven itself good for something. It is time, my sweets. Feast upon these interlopers.
Hey, yo, no.
She's going to mark a point of stress, and she's going to highlight her two flicker flies, who are going to start buzzing up into the air, and each of them is going to be able to move and take an action. Okay, that one can only fly up to Phantom, and this one's going to fly up to Purgatorio.
My god. They're huge.
Then it is going to do one thing here. Oh no, that is not how that works. Never mind. So yeah, as it flies up to you, Purgatorio, it just kind of lands on the bamboo around you, and you see that you're kind of stuck there. So yeah, at this creature's mercy in this moment. They don't seem to be paying any more attention to the zebra, but she is definitely commanding these creatures.
And that's a tactic. Just be a zebra.
It goes through the whole campaign, just posing as a like, I'm just a zebra. What do you mean?
Oh, that sounds like one of those tales. Oh wait, or that. Oh yeah, or that story in Where Winds Meet.
You now hear from behind, you hear the wheels of the merchant caravan that are starting to catch up as the rest of these merchants and just regular townsfolk, stuff like that, are approaching.
Okay, that's a problem.
A big one.
Okay, where are you trying to go? Because you're moving a lot without. I mean, I know there's no initiative, but
Yeah.
What are-
I'm basically just trying to move down to them and basically want them to not enter, because if they come, I don't think it's gonna go well.
okay. Yeah, you see, she is kind of calling out after you with the voice of the forest. Just, where are you going, my new friend? But you can try and make a check. Oh, you can speak. So yeah, are you going to actually just talk to them? Because if you're trying to maintain your cover as a horse, I'm going to say you'll have to make a presence check to try and like keep her thinking that you're a zebra and convince the caravan not to follow you via this path.
Sure, I'm like, yes, I will have to keep my cover. Oh, quick. Oh well. Yeah, let's see. That was a presence roll, you said. Oh man. Oh no. Oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move down there, and it's like just starting shaking basically the head. Trying to like convince them not to go that way, and it's like just like and then trying to like scratch with the hooves in the ground, making some crude letters like stop or something.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely try and do that. We'll say this is a merchant that you're running up to, who you see is like probably saw you with the caravan, so I'll say you've got advantage on this. But if you roll less than a 14, he's going to start causing problems. Honestly,
Come on,
the hell, another one of these beasts.
that
Oh.
is. Well, technically, it is. That is more than you asked for, and it's the
That's way
usual
more.
thing.
So yeah, then you will see he kind of puts his hands up and goes, oh, Neza, it's okay. I'll tell the others. And he runs back off to the caravan, like trying to shush them. And the whole caravan's going to take a slightly alternate route to try and get some cover behind these trees. But at this point, you see them moving behind the trees, and you lose sight of the caravan. But your friends are still in danger here, as you've managed to keep the rest of the caravan away, but what are the rest of you going to do?
Try to break out.
Can we
Give me a
speak?
strength check.
Can we just speak? No.
Yeah, I'll use a luck. Yeah, there's a hope here for an edge. My strength is very bad.
Hmm.
13.
Can't remember the DC. Oh, it's her difficulty. Okay, that is going to be a success. How do you break out of the bamboo?
I cut like two lay like up and down, so there is a hole in the middle, and I just leap through it.
Okay, as you leap through it, because you rolled with fear, uh, this horse-sized insect is going to just move in. So I'm just double checking it's yes. So it is going to use its fearless accuracy as I'm going to spotlight it, and it's going to make a wing slash against you. And it gets a +1 to that roll, which. But oh no, actually, it doesn't get a +1. If it had gotten 4 or higher, your evasion would have been halved because it is moving so fast. But it didn't get that, so that is going to be a 10 to hit you with its wings.
It will miss then.
Okay, so yeah, as you
Maybe.
dive through this flicker fly tries to grab you, and you just dive roll underneath it and get out of the way.
Wait, but it's on me. I see one time miss and the other hit.
No,
Wow, what happened?
it hasn't attacked you yet. That was just because he rolled with fear.
I
Okay,
think
so,
you accidentally targeted Kagetori.
yeah,
Oh, my
maybe.
bad. Yeah, don't worry, it didn't.
So I can close the damage reduction?
Yeah, you can close
Okay.
that. That wasn't meant to be against you, so.
Okay.
But yeah, it does look like the other one's probably going to try to bite your head off in a second. So, Phantom, you've broken free. This creature has missed you. Kagetori, you were trapped, and there's a zebra. What are you going to do?
The last part got me laugh.
Just the zebra. I knew.
Just a zebra.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm just a zebra.
just a zebra. Innocent zebra. So I want to break free 2. I can use my strength maybe to break out.
Yeah, it's a strength versus this dryad's difficulty. So yeah, you can make that check.
Okay.
Oh, more fear. Okay. And 18 is enough to break out, but again, likewise, as you break through, what does it look like as you break out of the bamboo, first of all?
So like I don't use my sword, I use my bare hands and like stretching the bamboo in the middle to break free.
Okay, well, the flicker fly above you, I'm going to spotlight there because you've got fear, and it is going to take an attack against you for 16 with its wings. Oh, of course, it didn't target you that time, but I do believe that hit.
Wow.
That's going to be 15 points of damage as its wings come in like blades, and it just flickers around you, trying to kind of grab a hold of you here.
I use my armor to reduce it to minor damage.
Okay, so it just slices into the armor, and then I'm going to be a dick and use Relentless on both of them. So what that means is that they can be spotlighted multiple times per GM turn, and each of them, I'm going to spend a point of fear to spotlight them again.
Oh my god.
And then each of them are going to mark a stress as you see their wings come fluttering around you, and they start moving like at hyper speed around you. You'll see the sun glinting off of their wings, and they are going to do a mind dance as let me try and actually target you this.
And I can remove the debuffs,
Yes, you can remove those.
the Tony Cage and what?
Yeah, if you just delete Thorny Cage, it'll delete that one.
Okay, nice.
But I'm going to need Phantom. Can you please make a save for me? Oh, was that Phantom? Okay. That is a
Yeah, I'll take
success. And then, sorry, Kagetora, you can also roll that save. Does it ask you for instinct? Yeah, an instinct reaction
Instinct
roll.
reaction.
That's the one. I can actually target you again.
So do I have reaction
There we
one?
go. There, it should prompt you.
Yeah. Nice, nice.
Okay, nice rolls. So, uh, since you succeeded, they do not learn any of your fears, which is good. And then because you both rolled with fear, I'm going to use their last Relentless and spotlight them both one more time for another wing slash each. So this is they going all out on you.
Yeah, it hits.
I think the first one was against
Kagetora.
Kagetora.
Yeah. Again used my armor to get a minor damage.
Thank God it missed. With a 24.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Phantom ducking and weaving as the zebra's watching this all happen. The other flicker fly seems to be getting right into Kagetora there, and then with one more fear, I'm going to make the dryad start moving in closer to you guys. But we are now at the end of the session. So as this dryad lifts her scythe and starts moving in, as the flicker flies are swarming all over you, is there anything we see from your characters in these final moments before we close out the session and pick this up next time?
I just take out my grappler and my dagger and say, well, we just want to pass through, so that's whatever is going to happen is on you.
I think negotiation is not an option.
see the vines on the back of her head standing up as she says, "Didn't your mothers ever tell you not to stray from the path? You are not welcome here." And she seems to grow a bit larger as she lifts that scythe into the air. Is there anything from Neza? Final moments is the zebra just
Neza the zebra.
Neza the zebra.
That's just the legendary zebra. Just looking at it like looking very distressed as a zebra. Starting to dig into like the ground.
Yeah, I mean, if she's panicking, then I think maybe you should actually take a point of stress from that, as from the indecision of just like, oh, do I reveal myself? Do I not? Is this dryad gonna kill us all? We will find out next time.
We will. Good one.
Thanks for the game, but I have to head out, so I'll see you when I see you. Good night.
Yeah. See, we got
Bye-bye.